Our story starts in the northeast of England, where uncertainty is never far away. This morning we are getting reports that most Newcastle fans will be absolutely thrilled with. Mike Ashley has decided to put the club up for sale. Good morning, sports fans. You are waking up this morning to the news of Mike Ashley putting Newcastle United up for sale after much deliberation.
Breaking news reaching us as well, and it concerns Newcastle and the future of Rafa Benitez.
News surrounding St James's Park is suggesting that Rafa Benitez is considering his position as manager following Mike Ashley's announcement earlier today. Benitez is about his thoughts on the transfer budget and how he thinks Mike Ashley should allow him to spend his money. So it's no surprise now that with this uncertainty he wants out.
Newcastle have been desperate for Benitez to stay.
But as is often the case, elation turns to devastation. More developments from St James's Park. Rafa Benitez has resigned as manager. Breaking news! Rafa Benitez has left Newcastle United. More on that later. Benitez faced the media for the first time today, following his announcement, under intense scrutiny from fans who feel that the Spaniard has left them in the lurch, having only recently signed a 3-year deal. In times of desperation, we turn to those who we hold dearest. The Newcastle fans have it made up in their minds. There is absolutely no doubt that they want Kevin Keegan to return for a 3rd term at the club. Keegan is currently the fans' favourite and leading in all of the polls across all of the social media that we've been running today. It is almost a dead cert that he'll be getting the job. He's been quoted as saying he'd love it if he was offered the opportunity to manage the Magpies once more. Rumour mill seems to be in full flow this evening, as Kevin Keegan has subsequently distanced himself from claims that he would love to be involved with the club once again, especially as Mike Ashley is still in charge. He has, though, stated that his position may change should the ownership change swiftly. But as one door closes for one person, another door opens for someone else. Despite his impending departure, Mike Ashley has announced unknown Spanish manager OneTrueNerd as the successor to Rafa Benitez, much to the chagrin of all of the Newcastle fanbase. Magpies fans are being called the scourge of the northeast tonight after a protest at St James's Park against the appointment of OneTrueNerd spilled out into the streets, leading to violence with police. Before things got out of hand, it was thought that the fans were voicing their displeasure at TrueNerd's lack of experience in England, with ever-realistic Newcastle fans expecting the Champions League title this season despite not actually qualifying for the competition. It looks like Juan might have his work cut out. Having only just been promoted and losing their prestigious manager, Newcastle have found recruitment over the summer tough going, with a large portion of the blame being aimed towards the inexperienced and relatively unknown manager chosen to replace the outgoing Benitez. That hasn't stopped Juan's attempts to bring in some new faces though, with a permanent deal for Stefano Sturaro of Juventus and season-long loans for Chelsea's Michy Batshuayi and Liverpool's Lazar Markovic, all close to being completed. Cardalo and DeAndre Yedlin have failed to do enough to convince the newly installed TrueNerd that they have a role to play, joining Crystal Palace and Lille respectively, with Darlow's sale prompting a promotion to the first team 11 for Freddie Woodman. Staff recruitment has proved difficult for TrueNerd and the Toon, with 2 members of the sports science team leaving and no one else brought in to replace them, or indeed rebuilding the scouting staff that left following Benitez's departure. The break started poorly, with the team struggling to get a grasp of the new manager's tactics and training regimes, as he was chopping and changing from match to match, resulting in some very bad performances. However, things have picked up recently as we've reached the start of the season, and a vast improvement following Juan's favoured 4-4-1 formation being adopted. It also appears to be a mere coincidence of how remarkably familiar that tactic is to what the former manager had been playing with. Merely coincidence. Yeah. Anyway, that's what the script said. I'm just reading it. Okay? And just as everything seemed to be picking up, just one day before match day 1 of the 2017-2018 season, the boat at St James's Park is about to be rocked once more.
Betis en lo que será el debut liguero del conjunto blanco. Y aquí precisamente estamos con Gareth Bale, con el futbolista galés que va a realizar su primera entrevista en español. Muchísimas.
What's he saying? No Pablo Español, señor. Don't understand why any of these think I speak Spanish. What is it? Just because I'm called Juan? Jesus Christ. Right then, before you go, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, join the Discord, and listen to the 5-Star Potential podcast. All of the links will be in the description down below. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta!